Good morning, Milana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, I decided to be decorative this morning. I asked Sky to join us, but she said no. So I've got a couple of purple candles lit for spirituality. This is actually the remnants of a spell candle for asking the spirit guides and the ancestors and angels to guide me, and also to protect this space. I'm burning clearing incense this morning, which is my own blend of frankincense, myrrh, and red sandalwood for protection, and also because, from what I've been told over the years, apparently the spiritual side likes frankincense and myrrh. So I've got my runes here, and I've got my cards here, and I've been trying to think of, they've been telling me to stay on the ancestor messages, but I started just wondering, what kind of questions I should ask if I was going to ask the ancestors, or do they just want to do a general message? Like, some of the questions I came up with was, how best can the healers help others? How do the healers heal old wounds to help others with similar wounds? Because I have noticed, me being a healer myself, people with issues always seem to seek out people that tend to have healing abilities. And I say this because over the years, I've had a lot of wounded people come my way. I still kind of make jokes about, though it's really kind of sad, about the guy that had a reading done once. I want to know about him and his girlfriend, and it was all in his head. So people tend to look for people with healing abilities whenever they have issues. And of course, they also tend to, people that tend to be shysters also tend to look for people that they think they can take advantage of. And healers, with their giving nature, and healers do have giving natures until you learn how to have good, firm boundaries, always attract those kind of people as well. And psychic vampires as well. I got my morning cup of coffee over here, guys. I'm sorry to get this reading up so late, but I just had some stuff going on this morning. So let's get started. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and passed on loved ones. This message is for the healers. It may not resonate for everyone, but what, especially ancestors, what do you want the healers to know? Whether it be how to heal themselves, how to help others, anyone they should look out for that is going to be needing help, or whatever the case may be. What is it? What is the main energy messages you want to get across this morning or this afternoon? And we're just going to do a drop reading. Oh, we got Path of Destiny right off the bat. We've got Stand Still for a Moment. We've got Success. Man, we still keep, I don't know why we still keep getting this reverse flow room. And that is, and then we got Tear Reverse, which the first thing that strikes me is somebody that's going to hold your religious beliefs against you. That's the first thing I'm seeing here, guys. But I'm seeing Path of Destiny, so I'm going to put it off. And actually, that looks like that's a block of some sort. And to have success, okay, I see. I already see what this message is. Oops, uh-oh, we had an accident, guys. Y'all see that? Yeah. I'm going to show it to y'all after I get them laid out on the table here. What other messages, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, passed on loved ones? What is it you're wanting to tell them? Okay. And where you find your strength. And this one came out sideways. So, and then we have Perth. We have secrets. Actually, we have this first. So, I don't know if they meant this one to be backwards or forwards. So, we're just not going to do a reversal. But we're going to look about secrets. Guys, I'm still getting a similar message. We're going to read these runes again on the bottom here. Because I'm still seeing that there are some things that you don't know. People standing in your way. And guys, I've decided to use the High Court cards to ask what people you should be on the lookout for, whether it's someone that's going to help you, someone that's going to hinder you. And then I'm going to shuffle those and pull those after I do the main arcanum, so we can get more information on the people. It occurred to me this morning that, and it was a thought of my own, I thought, when these people show up, maybe it would help if I pulled some court cards to see what kind of people male, female, young or older, whatever the case may be, that they should look out for, that may be the ones that are going to be the blocks. Because some of you are going to look at some of those high court cards, and you're going to go, oh, I know who that is. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So relief from need, because something's going to close, life's going to jump forward, but it's still going to cause some kind of chaos. I'm going to pull these one more time, guys. I'm looking at the board here. Well, they're not telling me to stop, so sometimes I'll get a feeling I just need to stop. I'm not getting that this morning. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. 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 That makes more sense. It sure does. Well, that reverse, that's telling me you're not going to ask for something. You're going to wait, and as time goes. Okay. All right, guys. So we've just about got all the runes out here. So let me tell y'all what this is. This is somebody's path of destiny. Okay? This is somebody's path of destiny. So this is something that is, to me, when I get path of destiny, to me it also kind of speaks sometimes of it being something that is, let's see if I can shed some more light on the subject. This is still going to be something that is, I don't want to say unavoidable, but something that's going to cause more chaos than what you want to deal with. But it's something that will hopefully, let's see, doorway, relief, this healing and okay. So this is something where you are going to get, there's some kind of a lesson involved, or some kind of something where you will have to rely on something from the past. Okay, guys, let me tell you what we got here. So first of all, we have path of destiny. Okay, and you're going to have some kind of a block where you need to stand still for a moment to get the success that you want. Okay, rather it's, well, you know what? Rather it's something that's in your head, or something that's some set of belief, a belief that you have that's actually outgrown, needs to be discarded, gotten rid of, because we have the stand still, right? And then we have Laguz. So, and reverse spiritual. So somebody is not going to like the path that they see you going on, and they're going to see fit to interfere and gossip and just create chaos in your way. And it's going to hold you up for a bit. Okay? And so then what we have is we have Athila. So Athila is saying, in this case, because remember yesterday we were telling you nothing that you knew was going to benefit you. It was going to be something you had to learn and figure out on your own. But here I see strength, and I see your foundation. So some of you may go home to ask a parent at home, or you may rely on your own strength in something that you already know, to go from the microchism to the macrochism in some way that you're going to grow, okay? Or that may have to do with other people. So this may actually have to do with the people at home, okay? Or somebody that you know will tell you the right thing and not pull no punches about it. So you're going to, and this is, okay, now usually, like I tell y'all before, every time I re-pull the runes, I get a different, I get a different instinct or a different reading from them, or the angels will tell me something, because it has to do with you in particular. In this case, I'm feeling like, okay, forward is a secret revealed. With it being reversed, it's telling me that whatever secret or whatever thing it is that you don't know is not really going to be readily come to light. It's going to take some time. And I say this because then we have Naudas, which is relief from finding out something, or relief of distress to come about in yourself some way. And you're going to say, I'm not letting this get to me no more. I'm not going to let it bother me no more. And I say that because then we have, you're going to defend yourself, and life's going to start moving forward. So whatever this block is, you're going to consult somebody wiser than yourself, and you're going to tell this person, I don't care what you think. Do you see this? Because they're going to be telling you that your religious beliefs, and you're going to feel like, but I didn't think that kind of thing would bother you. And you're going to tell them something, they're going to go, oh, I didn't know that about you. You know what I mean? People, we're all on our own path. Nobody can tell you how to live your life. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up here. In this case, I'm feeling like somebody in your personal foundation family. Maybe you're going to, I'm feeling like this is in the next couple of months too. So first thing I wanted to say was, maybe during when you go home for like, you know how some people go home for the holidays, you're going to talk to someone and they're going to say, well, you can deal with this, you're strong. But somebody in your family tree, or someone that you know that you have trust in, I feel like they're going to come forward and tell you, don't let that shit bother you. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's going to relieve your mind, and you're just going to close the door on this. You're going to say, screw it. Seriously. And then, because of where Haggle is, I feel like there's a little hair on there. Sorry, guys. I feel like haggle is where it's going to create a little bit more chaos because this person's not going to like that. But guess what? You're going to go through this doorway. You're going to come to yourself in some way, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay? And because to me, when Algiz is this way and you're praying or whatever, I think what it's telling you here is that regardless of what your spiritual beliefs are, regardless of how you see the world, your logic's going to be involved, not where you come from or what beliefs it is that you do have. It's going to be more logically minded. Does that make sense? And so over time, this is all going to fade into, it's just not going to matter. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me see. I think I'm going to pull one more rune and see what we get here, guys. Because we do have that Jera, which is saying, it's also a reward from harvest. Guys, I still feel like they keep saying, go back in your past. And with having the home rune here, having Othilla, I feel like that they're saying somebody's going to help set you straight about something. Okay, that's just the message I'm getting. So whether this resonates or not, let's see if I got anything else. Yep. All right, guys. So then for an ending, we have, again, going forward, and we have Anzu, which is information that you've picked up. So yes, you're going to need other people's info to help you figure this out. But once you get it, it's just going to relieve your mind, and you're not going to care. You know what I mean? So whoever this, and usually Laguz upside down is a woman or a man that's in touch with his feminine side. Whoever you come across, maybe it's a new friend you've made, and they decide that, something about you, even though you seem like a good person, it just doesn't swing with them. It's against their religious beliefs. And they don't like your choice of religion. You know what? It's up to you what you tell them. But as far as I'm concerned, the way I look at it, I've had to defend my pagan beliefs for a long, long time. And now I do no longer defend my beliefs because it is what it is. And believe it or not, I have met, since I've been here where I'm at now, guys, I've met quite a few pagans here. So if you have pagan-minded beliefs, or you're a diehard Christian, or, I don't mean diehard Christian, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a Catholic, and you're like, I just believe in going to Mass every Sunday and every Wednesday, or, I think Wednesday night is Mass. You know what I mean? You don't have to defend your beliefs to anybody. And if somebody's browbeating you, maybe you need to kick that person out of your life. Talk to somebody you trust, okay? Because I really think that you're not going to you're going to jump through this doorway and you're going to say, you know what? I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm just not. And then things are going to go forward because you have more information. You also come to yourself in some way. And I just think that the angels, the spirit guides, passed on ancestors, loved ones, the spiritual side, I feel like they're all here. I feel like they are here for you. And when if someone's trying to make you feel bad for what choices that you've made, and you did the right thing for yourself, light a candle, meditate, ask your spirit guides and angels if they can send you any kind of whatever makes, will make you feel better, or maybe even like I said, your logical mind's going to come into this too. So not really so much emotion. I feel like at some point you're going to go, you know what? It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. And I'm not going to let other people, places, and things bother me. And if this person doesn't like it, I guess they're just going to have to go about their way, and we're just going to agree to disagree. I've actually had several Christian friends that we agreed to disagree. I had one in particular, she would discuss the Bible, and I'd tell her if I agreed or not. And she'd say, well, I don't agree with you, but we'll just agree to disagree. Because we were really good friends, and we treasured the friendship. So, do you treasure the friendship? Do you treasure this person? If you don't, and they don't like your beliefs, guys, walk away. Life is too short. I keep saying that because at 60 years old, life is too flippin' short, let me tell you. So let's see what other major arcana the angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give me some more information to help whoever this message is for, that they take the high road. They look for some other information and just get some reestablished. This is my foundation, and I'm sticking with it. All right. So on the bottom, we have intuition. We have the moon, something hidden from you. Okay. So guys, no matter what it is, always, to me, listening to your intuition is always, the best thing. So I feel like after you go through all this, I feel like this is an after thing. I feel like you're going to intuitively know that this information from whoever this is in your family or whoever you talk to that you trust, it's going to make you feel better. You're going to go with it. So let's see what else we got here. Yep, flow. Okay, where this person is doing reverse flow, this whoever this is, guys, you're just not gonna, you're gonna come away, feeling a little bit better after you do this. And then the world and ending, I feel like that's the Hagalaz right there, because you're gonna decide, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, and I got a similar message yesterday. Judgment, call to a new life. Justice being served. The Emperor. Somebody that's logical. So that's telling me that you're going to walk away from it all, guys. You're going to let your logical self, do you see what I'm saying? Or a person logical. Maybe this is a grandfather or something that's going to come through here after you do this little travel and go home. Okay? Because judgment being called to a new life and justice, it's just, I'm just seeing that especially judgment here is a call to a new life. I just feel like you're going to just move on from this, and you're just not going to let it bother you. Okay? You're just not. Because you're going to go through this new doorway and have joy in it, and you're just not going to let it bother you. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay? Now let's see who this person is that might be the one who is causing you to get upset about this. Let's see who. Now, guys, like I said, reverse Laguz is a blocking of the flow, and it could be a female or it could be a male in touch with his feminine abilities. It usually means a woman, but it could also be a gay man in my book, okay, when I see that, okay? It also could be, now, you got to realize, too, sometimes the block of the flow is something that you've seen something, heard something, you've had something good happen, and then all of a sudden you start having doubts creep in, okay? So it could be your own psyche as well, but I still feel like when you go and look up people wiser than yourself, that you're just going to walk away from it. That's, you're just not going to, you're going to make a decision and move on. Let's do that a little bit better. So, spirit guide, angels, what person may be the one causing these blocks? What do we have on the bottom? King of Cups. Queen of Wands. Let me see. Let me see what I get from this. King of Wands, the first thing I thought was maybe a grandfather or a father figure. So, let me see. This could be a gay male that is highly protective of his religious beliefs, and he could be the one. He could be the one that I'm hearing thinks it's a sin that you either have pagan beliefs or believe you're a healer or something about the way you believe on your path. That he's really and he's somebody close to your family. I thought this is somebody close to your family. Now, I'm only going to say this once because I'm not judging here or anything, but this could also be the type of male that is, he's an older male. Maybe he's in the closet. Okay, that's just what's coming to me. This Queen of Wands, I'm feeling like she might be a Leo or somebody that has a lot of success in her life, and she might be the one you go talk to. Let me see what else I'm feeling about this. Angel, spirit guides, blue eyes, brown eyes. I feel like she's somebody else you seek out because of this. Okay? So this may be the gay man, or the you gotta, this could, like I said, this is reverse Laguz, so it could be a woman that's the same way. Somebody your one of your parents or a family member knows that they all go to the same church, but they're all in the same social group, and they just highly feel like, shame on you, you're doing the wrong thing. You go and ask for advice, and you decide, well, it really doesn't matter what you think. Okay, but they're going to give you some heartache and some grief about it in the beginning. Okay, guys, you cannot, no one else can live your life for you. This may even be a relative that feels like you need to do what the family's doing or what everybody in the family's done, and you decide, no, that's not what I want to do. You know, when I was growing up, my mother was a nurse, and I thought at one time she wanted me to be one, and she goes, oh no, I don't want you to be a nurse. Now, my mother was a healer. I mean, she chose nursing over teaching, because back in the day, that's the only two choices women really had other than getting married and having kids. But her choosing to be a nurse, that's where my healing capabilities coming through, is on my mother's side. Okay? And I really feel like me being into herbs and being a pagan is something similar, but it's a different type of healing. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I feel like this is the person that's going to kind of help you. Knight of Swords. And also somebody younger, I think maybe in your family, or maybe one of your friends, or maybe a younger sibling or an older sibling. Let me see. What else am I picking up from this? Sword of Destiny. Knight. I think this one will be supportive. I think this is somebody that's going to be supportive, that may come from your own home clan. I'm going to pull one more. Queen of Cups. Guys, I'm feeling like this Queen of Cups here is going to... The Queen of Cups, I feel like this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Wands, these are going to be your two biggest supporters. These are going to be the two that are going to help the most. Okay? Because this woman here, she leads by her heart, they're telling me. And her cup is full. She keeps balance. She's balanced. She's... You know how they say you can't pour from an empty cup? She makes sure that she keeps her cup full. She makes sure that she leads with her heart, but she has a good balance of her psyche, her emotions, her religious beliefs. She's more balanced. Okay? She's more balanced. So I think these are going to be your two biggest supporters here. It's going to be this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Wands. Hers, I don't think this Queen of Wands is... I feel like this is closer to you. This person is closer to you than this person is. And this one is definitely way older. Okay? This Queen of Wands, I'm feeling like she's younger. And she's balanced. I feel like this lady is also balanced. But they're balanced in different ways, I'm feeling. This may actually be another pagan that you know, or another person of open-mindedness. This woman's also open-minded, and I think she keeps her counsel to herself a lot more. You actually are going to have to ask her for her advice. She's not going to be willing to give it to you, okay? You're going to have to ask her. This one is somebody maybe you talk to more frequently, and she's going to help you to balance it out and figure it out, and she never pours from an empty cup. If she runs into I'm feeling like if this woman runs into anything that someone doesn't see her way, you know, she's willing to be open-minded about it. But if not, she has no problem cutting them out of her life. This one, she doesn't offer as much advice, but she just sits back and she watches. And if you ask her, she'll give you her honest opinion. So I think that is a good counsel for someone to have. So guys, this is one of those messages that the angels and the spirit guides want you to know what is coming up on your path of destiny. Okay, because I asked him this morning, should I ask something along the lines of how best can you help others, or how do healers heal old wounds? Okay, and the only way you can help others is to make sure that you do help yourself too, because you can't go around and help people if you can't help yourself. Does that make sense? So always seek out the people that you trust, that you know will help you, for their advice, their unbiased advice. And the ones that you trust the most, they're the ones that are going to give you the right answers. I think these two people are going to be your best bet. Now, mind you, these could be two gay males, an older man, an older female, but I'm feeling like they're females. Okay? This one I feel like maybe, I don't know. I keep feeling like this one's like more like a neighbor, but she's an older neighbor, and she's just really close to your family. And this one is someone that's maybe a friend. I keep seeing pictures of they keep sending me pictures of my next door neighbor, Miss Rose, I used to have in Mississippi, and my best friend, Shy. Shy is very much like a Queen of Cups, and Miss Rose was a lot like a Queen of Wands. And I think they're showing me that because they're showing me these are the kind of personalities these two people have. Shy will only put up with so much crap before she'll kick people to the curb. She's like, you know what? No, you're not taking advantage of me. And she's young. She's in her early 30s. Miss Rose will listen and offer advice if you ask, but she doesn't volunteer anything. And I think they're showing me that because they're telling me these are the two kind of people that you need to go ask the advice from. Okay, guys? So that's what I have for you from the ancestors. And actually, this kind of feels like this is an ancestor and spirit guide communication message or a community message for whoever this resonates for. Because it's feeling like, I mean, the spirit guides have been telling me to focus on the ancestors, and it feels like the ancestors have come forth and they have had a communication with the spirit guides, and they're like, okay, this is where we want her to go. And so this is what the message we're going to give her to put out there, because so and 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 so need this message. That's what I'm getting, where this, because guys, sometimes I'll get other little messages along with the runes. I've been trying to do 2 and 3 storylines, and I feel like I'm beginning to see that some of it I think is meant for me. This one is not meant for me at all. This is on somebody's path of destiny, and they just want to make sure that you realize you also have people still living that can help you. And I think those are 2 great examples they gave us with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. All right, guys. Wow. I think this was the most awesome message I've done so far. I really hope this helps someone. If y'all like my messages, like, subscribe, and share them. I am hoping that really soon here, we're having trouble with the mail around here right now, guys, but I'm really hoping soon to add a couple of other oracles to my readings. I'm not going to say what they are. It'll be a surprise when I get them and do them. That will broaden, because they've been telling me we want you to meditate more because we want your aura to expand, because we want you to give. I feel like they're telling me they want me to give different kinds of messages, but all for healers and on your spiritual journey, and they want me to do it a certain way. And so that's why I kept pulling today, because they were telling me yesterday, bigger message, bigger message. I'm going, how much bigger can you get? I've only got 24 runes and so many cards of the tarot that I'm doing, and they still haven't. They've kind of like given me that it's okay for the high court cards and the major arcana, and the runes are actually kind of playing out like the minor arcana in the tarot deck. You know what I'm saying? Because all of them mean their own set meanings, but my intuition and the messages they give me are all just becoming exponentially, So this is a Path of Destiny reading from your spirit guides and your angels. I hope this, I hope if this message resonated with you, drop me a line in the comments and let me know, because I would really like to know if these messages are getting to some of the people and helping them. And, I still every once in a while get that message, guys, that some of these messages will be seen at a later date when I may no longer be here, or I may be doing something else. I feel like these are really like, God, I don't want to say futuristic, but that's just how it keeps feeling. I keep seeing this little, anyway, it doesn't matter. I keep seeing this little picture of me in a camper off in the middle of the desert all by myself, because that's where they want me to be. And I'm like, okay, so I don't talk to my neighbors now. Also, guys, I hope y'all like my starfish. The yellow one's my favorite. And the incense is still burning. Guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. This is a Wednesday message. Be a light in the darkness. Whatever you do, don't let other people sway you from your path of destiny, because they cannot live their life for you. Okay, guys? Be somebody's hero. Be the person you need to be so that in the future, you can do whatever it is that your path of destiny is calling for. Okay? Maybe you're the one that opens up the first, pagan bookstore in your life. Maybe you're the first one that starts a little side business doing, offering prayer groups, meditation groups for your local community shelter. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, I know they have preachers and stuff like that, but this is what the messages that they're sending me. I think I'm gonna start writing some of these down and telling you guys about them. All right, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse.